We have collaborated with the reporting team at WVXU to examine the potential for economic success that just happens to be right below our feet. WCPO reporter Lucy May and WVXU anchor reporter Ann Thompson join us to talk about what they've been finding, and you've probably seen a lot of this on our website over the last week. Tremendous effort from the collaboration here. It really is.
We've enjoyed it. Yes, for sure.
And there's a lot to talk about, and you'll see a lot more on the website at first. But this phrase that really caught my eye: we could be a worldwide leader in water. What does that mean? Where do we even start with that?
Yeah, it's kind of a broad, encompassing term. So, interestingly enough, Cincinnati, back at the turn of the century in the 1900s, there were a group of researchers that were told, mandated by the federal government, do a river survey, find out how clean or dirty the water is here. And so that eventually became the EPA, that group of people.
Okay.
At the same time, they began a collaboration with the Greater Cincinnati Waterworks because they felt like, okay, we need to test this out on a bigger scale. So that's why the Greater Cincinnati Waterworks has had a lot of firsts. Sand filtration to get some of the gunk out. That was started years ago, and we were, I think, the second in the nation. Then, much later, we were the first in the nation to use carbon filtration. That's to get out even more stuff. And then, next month, when we go online with this ultraviolet light testing for water to get out like the even smaller stuff, then we'll be kind of the first in North America to do this.
And Lucy, when we talk about the stuff in the water, we have people already working on the business side of, okay, what do we do with this stuff?
Right. We found in our reporting that there are a number of really interesting startup companies here locally. One of them is called Siren, and it is this cool collaboration between this gentleman who's French originally. He was a French fish farmer in the Mediterranean, and he collaborated with a guy who grew up here in town, and now they've started this company to really market this European technology that uses this cool kind of vacuum pump to remove impurities from water, and they've got a test site in Fairfield that we went and visited, and it's got some really interesting potential, that particular company.
From the Mediterranean to Cincinnati.
Yeah, right. And to Wake Nation of all places, because he's related to the owner with all the wakeboarding.
What a great testing ground then.
Yeah.
So this is really just a sample of everything you've both uncovered. Thanks so much for sharing.
Sure thing.
The website you'll want to check out if you want to see all the details, wcpo.com/liquid-assets. Assets. Easy enough to find out there. We'll be back right after this.